Hello. Yeah, I decided to do another webcam video since I haven't done that in a while. Let's see if this is actually going to work today. Last time I tried to record with webcam, didn't exactly work like I hoped it would. I don't know if you can hear it over the video right now, but it is really windy outside. And the only reason I'm making this video today is because I skipped school today because I didn't feel like going to school. Man of Steel comes out tonight. At midnight. I've got to work tonight. I also worked last night. Now, here's the problem. I've been working so much over this past schedule that if I work tonight, I'm going to be over my hour limit. Which means if I have to work over my hour limit tonight, even if I work an hour, I'm going to be over. They basically have to offer me benefits like health insurance and all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm still at the movie theater. Um, I'm trying to think of other stuff that's happened since the last time I got on YouTube and actually made a video. I've tried a couple of failed attempts at making a video um, on YouTube. Well, tried a couple of failed attempts. Like I tried Forza 4, didn't work because the frame rate didn't want to keep up. Basically, it's not my capture card's fault; it's my laptop's fault. It's a piece of shit, basically. So either one or two things are going to happen pretty soon. I'm either going to get a better laptop. I'm trying to get some more RAM for that laptop to max it out. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but whatever. Or option number two, Mr. Dell over here is going to have a major makeover, such as getting a new motherboard, another power supply, more RAM, maybe another hard drive, because that thing is running Windows XP right now. So, yeah. Um, that's about it for the computer wise. Well, other than I've had a couple people bring me their computers, I had one last week actually. I fixed it for like $50 and it needed more RAM and it had Windows Vista, which is horrible. And then it had um, what else did it have? Well, I had to clean it out inside and software wise. So, and I've had that, and the same guy's supposed to be bringing his desktop to me today. So that's cool. Extra money that way too. Um, so yeah. I also found out the other day, if you ever watch my Facebook page for this channel, uh, if you go on Facebook and you look up Bmp-man, which I'll put the link in the description and whatnot. So yeah, look for that. But if you have looked at that Facebook page, I was commenting on there about how they changed the layout of the fucking YouTube again. And my channel, it's required. There's no, like the last one, you had choice either to keep you keep the old one, or you upgrade to the new one. Well, now this one is like, no, fuck you. You have to do the new one, and that's about it. Well, fuck. So, um, yeah. So I had to change that around. I had to add some couple pictures. Um, Me and my friend now, if you go on there onto my actual channel, you'll see a couple things that are different. My friend wanted me to do this thing with koala bears. It's on there. Um, every single computer I own has or well, every single computer that has my name on it, like as in the ownership, has a koala bear for the screensaver. Like that one over there, koala bear. Laptop, koala bear. Computer at my school, koala bear. This one, no koala bear. But I can put one on here if I want to, but I don't have one. So yeah, if you ever see, well, I've recorded off my laptop before, so you've seen the koala bear, and well, I mean, you've seen the koala bear if you've gone on my Facebook page and on the channel. So yeah, um, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about was Why do they keep changing it? The other things that have been happening. Cars running fine. Uh, Recently we had E3, and it's still going on technically. Um, I think I hadn't really been keeping up that much with it. The only part I ever kept up with on E3 this year round, was the Xbox One conference, which I watched the first one where they revealed the Xbox One, which was kind of stupid, and then the media conference, which was okay. And then I watched part of the PS4 conference, but I couldn't do it because I was either at work or something else happened. I couldn't watch it. And I wanted to watch EA's conference so bad because um, they were like, of course, they were doing their normal bullshit. Like they were saying, "Oh, well, here's FIFA 14, here's all this other shit." Well, um, they released. I'm guessing they didn't officially say it, but they released a teaser trailer for it, Star Wars Battlefront. Now, at first, they were talking, and they were in talks of doing a Battlefront 3, and now they're in talks of doing a reboot. Like, they're starting from Battlefront 1, and they're just redoing the thing, which is awesome. And, well, if they reboot it, they better not fuck it up. If they do it from 3, then there's not too much you can fuck up, because if you're going to keep in the same game series, you can't really fuck it up unless you really want to piss somebody off. But if you reboot the whole series, please don't fuck it up. Please don't fuck it up. Because Battlefront and Battlefront 2 were part of my childhood, mostly as video games. Um, there was a couple of main things. Now, of course, these were rated M, but whatever. We had Battlefront, Battlefront 2, and of course, Battlefront 2 overtook Battlefront once it came out. That was whole space and Jedi thing. And then we had GTA San Andreas. We had, um, fuck, Guitar Hero, which was kind of the later part. Um, what else? We had a couple other things. I know we did. Uh, we had GTA 3, which technically that was before I really got into that kind of thing. But still, I mean, I still have the game for my PS2. It doesn't matter. Uh, there was another game that was like the best, and it was my childhood. I had all the SmackDown versus Raw games, and that was the shit back when I was a kid. Now they're kind of stupid, but because I don't even watch wrestling anymore. Um, but that was the childhood. So basically, EA. I know they'll never watch this, but don't fuck it up, please. And personally, on my preference on console wise, I love my 360 Slim, and they're coming out with a Slim, Ultra Slim, or Slimmy Slim, or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be a 360. I'm not gonna get it unless my Slim breaks down because it's gonna be the same fucking price as this Slim is now. Um, but I mean, that's cool, I guess. It's like they're keeping up with PS3 saying, "Oh, well, here's Ultra Slim." Well, they're going to come out with Xbox One. Now, here's my thing. I've looked at both the things for PS4 and Xbox One. The specs are pretty much the fucking same. They both got Blu-ray, which, by the way, Xbox One has a Blu-ray player, and that's made by Sony. I'm loving to see how that's going to fucking work. Uh, Xbox One, PS4, they're roughly the same fucking specs. They've got the same motherboard. They've got this, well, I say motherboard. They've got the same CPU. They've got all this other stuff. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure the exact specs, but I know one is better than the other. But then when that one is better than the other, this other one counters with something else. I don't even know. But that's all I'm saying about that. So I'm right now. I'm still lingering on the Xbox One. The only thing that's deciding for me right now that I'm having trouble with is Xbox One has more launch titles that are better, or at least they look better, like Halo and Rise, Son of Rome. Rise, Son of Rome looks like a fucking badass game. I'm sorry. Titanfall's supposed to be pretty good. Um, and they've got some other stuff that I don't know. And then they've got Metal Gear Solid 5, which isn't going to be, which throws me the fuck off because since day one of Metal Gear Solid series, it's been a Sony exclusive, and now it's not. Like the whole side story thing, like Metal Gear Rising, which I had that game, it's not Sony exclusive because it's a side story with Raiden. Well, they're doing another thing with um, Metal Gear Solid 5, and it looks like Red Dead Redemption mixed with Metal Gear Solid. So that's gonna be fucking insane because it's open world and all this other stuff. Well, I can't wait till that comes out, of course, because I'm gonna buy the motherfucker. But and then we've got GTA 5, which isn't an exclusive, but still it's gonna be next gen and this gen. And I don't know, but I'm still undecided because PS4. No, here's the difference. What I'm still lingering on. Okay, you take Xbox One. It's got more launch titles that are, well, it doesn't have more launch titles, but it has launch titles that I think are going to be better. But they have, and they're taking away Microsoft points, which I really don't give a fuck if they do or not. But they still have their monthly charge, $60 a year, whatever. Here's the thing that pisses me off. They can't decide what they want to say because first they said, "Oh, well, you require a online pass, or I mean, an online connection 24/7 to even go online at all." And that was the first thing. And if you don't do that, it's your 360 is not, or your Xbox One is not going to work. Well, then they turned it and they said, "No, you don't have to have a 24/7 hour connection, but you will be required." I'm trying to remember exactly how I read this. They had it was you had to have like an every week check-in. So basically, if you didn't have an internet connection at all, you're fucked. But like, if it has to check in every like week, and then if you took a used game, before they were saying, "Oh no, you can't use a used game at all anywhere else. You have to buy a brand new fucking everything." So now then they said, "Well, you can take it over to a friend's house, but then it's going to result in a weekly check-in until further notice." And I mean, the check-ins are like fucking retarded. I mean, I understand that they're trying to cut down on piracy, but when you take it to like places like, say, Iraq or anywhere where the military is served overseas, where they don't have internet, or in their submarines or whatever, and they have their Xboxes and whatever, well, how the fuck are they supposed to get an internet connection? Because that's rather impossible when you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Not everybody carries around a Wi-Fi hotspot card. I'm pretty damn sure over there. Um, and I'm pretty sure Verizon and Sprint's and AT&T's cellular towers don't go over there either. But yeah, that's kind of dumb. And then they're still keeping the whole thing with, "Oh, we're going to charge you $60 a year," which, when you think about it, yearly, that's not bad because it's $60 for a year plus a month, so 13 months. Now that's Xbox One's thing. Now PS4. Before I get into PS4, I recently bought a PS3. It's a Slim. Who the fuck is calling me? Hold on. Okay. I recently bought a PS3. I don't know who the fuck's calling the damn phone. Um, recently bought a PS3, and it doesn't work. Now, I bought it off eBay, knowing that wasn't going to work because I wanted to start a project. So far, it looks like that it needs a power supply. It doesn't have any games. It doesn't have a controller. I'm still undecided about PS3. I don't even fucking know right now. Just thought I'd let you know that. Now, PS4 doesn't have. I mean, it has more game launch titles, but they don't really look interesting, really. But the plus PS4 is, and their PSN network or PSN Plus, it's only $5 a month. Now it used to be that you could play online for free and all this other stuff. Well, now they're making it $5 a month, which big fucking whoop, who cares? But I mean, now of course I haven't had a PS3. I haven't been on the PS network, whatever. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but apparently they're supposed to get all this free shit. Well, that's cool, but when they're shit games, it's kind of dumb. And I mean, I don't. I'm just thinking about everything with the PS4, like the screen on the controller. I don't even know what the fucking thing does. Um, and I hope it's not going to be like the DualShock 3 six-axis controller with the PS3, which was it had movable controls. And some PS3 owners might not fucking know this because they never put it in games. There's a six axis control inside the fucking controller. And what it does is when you move it around, it will control how you fly and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not exactly sure on PS3 games, but I know exactly when they came out with the PS3, the fat one. Um, the one of the first games, it was some dragon. I don't even remember the fucking name of the game. It was some dragon game. You had to fly the game around. Now I heard that game sucked ass, but whatever. That's the only game I know of that actually used that shit. Now, if they take it and they only use it for one game, it's going to be a big hopping piece of shit, basically. That screen. Um, Now, this whole thing that Xbox did with their whole smart glass, it's okay, but like I don't use it a lot. I mean, I have the app on my iPod, but I don't use it all the time. Honestly, I don't. And I wouldn't be surprised if PlayStation came up with something like that pretty soon. Um, so what I'm saying is basically, I mean, everything isn't going to be exclusive to just Xbox. Like Minecraft. Now, see, my opinion on Minecraft, like I've got Minecraft. Well, I mean, you've seen the video. I've got Minecraft for the 360. I love it. I don't play on the PC because all the PCs I own are pieces of shit. So that's the only reason I don't play it on there. Plus, I've got it on the 360, which is cheaper than the PC. So honestly, they're coming out with the Minecraft for Xbox One. Honestly, I think if we have the 360 edition, we should get some kind of discount at least. Um, I mean, at least, or something, or don't make us buy all the fucking skin packs because I have all the skin packs on there, every single one, and they're the full ones, not the demos, the full ones. At least let us keep those and give us some like 25% discount or some shit. At least, come on, because if we're having to pay for the same fucking game, and let us keep our damn maps on there, because you know what's going to happen is it's going to come out with a different Minecraft, and we're not going to be able to use our maps that we fucking created on the Xbox 360 edition. So, I just hope that they keep those. So, I mean, the console war is just fucking crazy. And the Wii U is just, like, I watched part of Nintendo's conference at E3. It looks fucking dumb. Like, they're basically doing the same old swing and a miss bullshit thing. Like, oh, it's Nintendo. Well, guess what? They're coming out with a new Mario game. Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit! That never fucking happens. Now, I will tell you, they are coming out with a Super Smash Brothers. Now, that's a plus. Not only is it a Mario game, but it's everything. So they're yeah, it's now that's cool when they come out with something like that. But when they keep coming out with shit like Mario World and all it is beefed up graphics every single fucking time everybody buys it, it's the same fucking shit. I don't know why. It's on every single one of their fucking consoles. I bought it, or I mean, I say I bought it, didn't I? I played it at GameStop, and I'm like, this is the same as the very first Mario, isn't it? And then it's like, oh, okay then. So I'm like, no. Well, and then we have all this other like I haven't seen a Wii U Fitness or anything at all, so I don't even know. And so it was really funny to watch their conference because they had their little thing, and then they were interviewing the dude that made it, and he was trying to convince people to buy the Wii U. And this motherfucker said, the reason why you should buy a Wii U is because it's not caught up all in the big old franchise console war, and it's not as serious mainstream based. So basically, you're telling me there's shit. Because all the stuff that's caught up like in the mainstream shit, like Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghost and Halo, all that shit is caught up in the mainstream stuff. So I mean, I haven't played Battlefield 3. The only reason I didn't play Battlefield 3 on multiplayer was because they had their online pass bullshit, which I thought EA was retarded for doing that. Thank God they're doing away with that. That was the only reason I never played it. So I mean, I don't know about Battlefield 4. And then Call of Duty Ghost, I fucking hated everything after Modern Warfare 2. I've still got Modern Warfare 2. I hated MW3. I hated Black Ops. I hated Black Ops 2. So, I mean, and then Halo, I mean, I've got every single fucking Halo known to man so far, except for Halo Wars, which I didn't get. Um, but, I mean, Nintendo. Fuck. They should have just stopped with the GameCube, honestly, because then they had this whole thing when the Wii came out. They were like, "Oh well, the nah." They, they everybody after the Wii came out, everybody was trying to get into motion control. Like PS3 had their little dildo stick, and it looked like the fucking Wii remote with a damn light on the end of it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they had the Kinect for the 360, which was fucking marvelous and doesn't work as half the time, but it's still revolutionary. And then they had the PS3 fanboys hating on it, like, oh, well, they copied up PS3. And I'm like, first off, I'm pretty sure PS3 copied off the Wii. And two, how does it copy the PS3 at all? It doesn't have controls. And it doesn't have the same games. So, how is it copying it? Yeah. Well, this has actually been a fairly good video, or at least I felt like it was. Um, yeah, we're approaching 25 minutes here pretty damn fast. Well, 24, but it might be 25 by the time I turn it off. Um, but yeah, so like, comment, don't be an asshole and comment stupid shit, but comment, and then share, subscribe, post on the Facebook, like on the Facebook. Don't be a whore. The whatever. um, comment or send me a message on what I should do next. I don't even know what I should do next, really. Maybe next video. I will try to do some games on my PS3 when I get it up and running. Because the first couple games I am going to get are because I'm really big into Metal Gear Solid. So I'm probably gonna get Metal Gear Solid 4 and then Infamous 2, and I keep hearing that I should get God of War, like God of War Collection and then God of War Ascension. So I'm probably going to get one of those and see how I like it and then get the other if I do like it. So I'm going to turn it off now. So let's just wait until 25 minutes exactly, shall we? 52, 53, 54, 55, 58. Goodbye.